Welcome back. After finding wild-ish pigs in the Dehesa, thoroughly failing as a vegetarian in the land of Jamón Ibérico, and getting bitten by a horse. Ow! I bit my finger! The voyage continues to the Mediterranean side of the Iberian Peninsula, to the citrus city of Valencia, Europe's great juicer. An ancient city with Roman and Moorish roots, Valencia, as it's pronounced in the local tongue, is a city of 2 million people, architectural marvels, fantastic paella, and millions upon millions of orange trees. But first, since this is an origins story, let's look at where oranges actually come from. You see, there's a reason you never see orange trees in the wild. They were made by generations of selective breeding. Like how we made wolves into chihuahuas, dachshunds, and shar-peis, but they're infertile like a mule or a liger. All the citruses we know are hybrids of the 4 great ancestors: Chinese mandarin, a hit worldwide; Southeast Asian pomelo, still very popular in that region today; citron, an ancient fleshy lemon from Persia with medicinal qualities; and pepera, a slow-growing bitter lime nobody eats, from tropical Asia. Various combinations of these 4 lead to all the citrus we grow today. The most popular and successful hybrid by far is the sweet orange, or Citrus crossinensis, a combo of pomelo and mandarin, first recorded in China in 314 BC. During the late reign of the devastatingly beautiful Queen Isabella II, they were brought to Spain from India to create a cash crop that has exceeded all expectations. When it comes to food, the French and English don't agree on much, but this vitamin-laden nectar of the gods is a mainstay in both cultures' traditional breakfasts. Valencia truly is the citrus capital of Europe, with oranges, lemons, limes, and even grapefruits all grown here. Now, the largest market for orange juice is France, so it's very likely that the next time you're in Paris having a continental breakfast, that the orange juice was grown right here. The fruit named Valencia orange you see in supermarkets is actually an American invention, named in honor of the region. But nevertheless, Valencia is a city with orange juice running through its veins. Entering the city, we hoped to see orange trees and citrus-themed designs everywhere. And we did. On many streets, in parks, in front of historical buildings, they're planted everywhere to remind visitors and residents of the golden source of the city's wealth. So, naturally, I tried to pick one, over and over again until I succeeded. And how does success taste? So it seems that they were more ornamental and not really a source of free food. Taking a new approach, I actually paid for a bag of oranges, like a normal person. I tried really hard to think of a non-alcoholic recipe for Valencia oranges this week, but I failed. So instead we're going to make a really refreshing cocktail for a wonderful sunny day like today. The first thing you'll need is your most masculine glass, just like this one I have here. Then, instead of making the entire cocktail in a river, a bit of ice. A bit more traditional. The next thing you'll need is a splash of London dry gin. I'm pretty free with my measurements here. Oh, there you go, that's the end of the gin. Next you want something bitter and orangey. Now, you could use Campari or Aperol, but I tend to think they both taste a little bit like paracetamol. So instead, I have this Amaro Montenegro from Bologna that was given to me by a New York bartender. Hey, Nay. Then you want to add the star of the show, Valencia orange. Make sure you use at least a quarter of one. Nice big squeeze of the orange juice you want in there to make sure you're getting all the flavor. You want to top up the glass with an inexpensive sparkling white, like Cava, which is a Spanish version of champagne. And then to garnish, a whole cinnamon scroll, because life's too short not to use the entire spice cupboard. Give it a bit of a stir. And then finally, a bit of Valencia orange rind. Just use a little zester to get that in there. Or if you happen to be straight and don't own a zester, you could always use just a normal vegetable peeler. So there we have it, my Valencia orange cocktail. Incredibly refreshing. So thanks for joining us again this week, and please make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss any more of our incredible adventures across Europe. And next week, we head into France, to Roquefort, where you'll be able to check out some of the new footage we have with our incredible new drone. So until then, remember, there's nothing quite as satisfying as eating local food. Cheers.